This map of the Eastern Front in World War I represents the different armies and territories of the different sides. The Eastern Front was a very bloody part of the war, with more men being lost here than on the Western Front. This is because of Russia's inexperience and also because of the great number of soldiers. Probably the most effective battle which took place was at Tannenberg. At Tannenberg, the German army surrounded and destroyed the Russian army in their invasion before it had even started. In April 1914, a newspaper clipping was passed around a terrorist band in Belgrade. It said that the Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand would be visiting Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia, to direct army maneuvers in the neighboring mountains in June 1914. The terrorist group received the clipping in April and began plotting for the Archduke's visit in June. When the Archduke arrived, the 22 conspirators were in their allotted positions, armed and ready. They were distributed 500 yards apart, each along the route that the Archduke would have to travel from railroad to town hall. When the car passed one of the conspirators, Gabrinovic, he threw a grenade. Ferdinand threw himself back and was uninjured. However, the attack persuaded the Archduke to escape and take the shortest route out of the city that was seething with rebellion. In this first-hand account of the assassination of the Archduke Franz Ferdinand, one of the leaders of the terrorist group who was there recounts the before and duration of the assassination. The man's name is Borjov Jebtik, and the man who killed the Archduke is referred to as Princip. As the car came abreast, he stepped forward from the curb, drew his automatic pistol from his coat, and fired 2 shots. The first struck the wife of the Archduke, the Archduchess Sophia, in the abdomen. She was an expectant mother. She died instantly. The second bullet struck the Archduke close to the heart. He uttered only one word, Sophia, a call to his stricken wife. Then his head fell back and he collapsed. He died almost instantly. This assassination sparked the start to the war, which started on the Eastern Front between Russia and Germany and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. In a speech by Kaiser Wilhelm II, he states that the Imperial German government has used every effort since the beginning of the crisis to bring about a peaceful settlement. Russia, without waiting for any result, proceeded to a general mobilization on her forces both on land and on sea. In consequence of this threatening step, which was not justified by any military proceedings on the part of Germany, the German Empire was faced by a grave and imminent danger. This is the speech that made Germany at war with Russia. The idea of Russia was to invade parts of eastern Prussia as well as conquering a large amount of the German army at the same time. The Germans took arms and drove the Russians back. They kept on attacking them for over 4 years. This picture of the Eastern Front of World War I was during a battle. It could be one of the 9 bloodiest battles of this time. These battles stretched over 4 years. Over 3 million soldiers died in them, as well as 3,900,000 Russian POW. This part of the war was one of the bloodiest of any war that we know of, including World War II.